Now, sitting in your kitchen, are 10 foods you think are healthy. Foods you bought because the package said natural, organic, heart healthy. But here's what they didn't tell you. Every single one of these foods is designed to destroy your gut, cause inflammation, and make you a customer for life. I'm not talking about obvious junk food. I'm talking about the foods that billion-dollar companies call healthy. By the end of this video, you'll understand why America went from 3% obesity in 1960 to 42% today, while eating more health foods than ever before. This is about following the money that's making us sick. Let's count them down. Number 10. Energy drinks. Celsius says it's scientifically proven. Red Bull claims it's healthy energy. Let me show you what's actually in these drinks. First, fake sugars, sucralose, ACE-K. These chemicals kill the good bacteria in your gut. A 2022 study found that fake sugars mess up your gut in ways that actually make you gain weight. Second, 300 milligrams of caffeine in a single can. That's 4 cups of coffee at once. It spikes your stress hormones, crashes your energy, and makes you crave another one. But here's the sneaky part: the natural flavors on that label. Companies can dishonestly hide dozens of chemicals under that label. Red Bull made $9.8 billion in 2023. Monster Energy made $7.1 billion. Their business isn't giving you energy, it's making you addicted. One energy drink causes inflammation. The inflammation makes you tired. You need another can. Now, you're a customer for life. Number 9. Açaí bowls. $15 bowls of purple stuff topped with granola, honey, and fruit. They look healthy. Influencers eat them. Here's what they don't show you. The average açaí bowl has 60 to 90 grams of sugar. That's more than 2 cans of Coke. But it's natural sugar from fruit. Guess what? Your liver doesn't care. To your liver, sugar is sugar. When you eat that much sugar without the fiber, your liver treats it exactly like alcohol. It causes inflammation, and even worse, fatty liver. 25% of Americans have fatty liver disease. Most açaí bowls use frozen açaí mixed with apple juice or corn syrup. Those superfood antioxidants are a scam. You're paying $15 for a sugar bomb. The smoothie bowl industry is worth $8.7 billion because sugar is addictive. Number 8. Smoothie bowls. But I make my smoothie bowl at home with spinach and protein powder. Here's what happens when you blend food. Blending breaks open every cell, releasing all the sugar at once and destroying the fiber that slows things down. A Harvard study followed 187,000 people for 24 years. People who drank fruit smoothies had higher risk of diabetes than people who ate whole fruit. Why? Eating an apple takes time. The fiber slows the sugar down. A smoothie with 3 apples, 2 bananas, and berries? 80 grams of sugar hitting your blood in minutes. Smoothie King made $1.2 billion in 2023. Jamba Juice, $890 million. Number 7. Protein bars. The protein bar industry is worth $4.8 billion. Think they're healthy? Think again. Quest bar ingredients include protein blend, whey protein, milk protein, soluble corn fiber, almonds, erythritol, natural flavors. Stop right there. Soluble corn fiber. It's not even fiber. It's a fake ingredient that companies use to make the label look good. The FDA doesn't even count it as real fiber, but they're allowed to put it on labels. But here's where it gets worse. A 2018 study tested 134 protein products. 75% had lead, 74% had cadmium, 55% had BPA. Some had 40 times more lead than drinking water allows. These companies know, but they don't care. So how much money are they making while they destroy our guts? Quest Nutrition, $350 million in sales. Cliff Bar, $720 million. Kind, $1.5 billion after Mars bought them. They're selling contaminated fake food in pretty packaging. Number 6. Veggie chips. Chips made from beets, sweet potatoes, kale. It's basically eating vegetables, right? Let's compare. Regular Lay's potato chips. Potatoes, vegetable oil, salt. 150 calories, 10 grams of fat. Terra vegetable chips. Taro, sweet potato, yucca, canola oil, salt. 150 calories, 9 grams of fat. They're the same. Same calories, same fat, same terrible seed oils. But Terra chips cost twice as much because there's a vegetable picture on the bag. Any vegetable deep-fried in oil at 350 degrees becomes toxic. The high heat damages the oils. Most vitamins die at frying temperature. You're paying $6 for fried carbs with nutrition identical to Doritos. The better snacks market is worth $50 billion. They're not making better snacks. They're making you sick. Number 5. Trail mix. Nuts, dried fruit, chocolate chips. Seems harmless, right? First, the nuts are cooked in dangerous seed oils. Peanuts and cashews are already high in inflammatory fats. Cooking them in more bad oil makes it worse. Second, the dried fruit is covered in sugar. They remove the water, concentrating the sugar, then add even more sugar. Third, those chocolate chips, made with palm oil, soy stuff, and fake flavors. 1 cup of trail mix has more calories than a Big Mac. 700 calories, with a blood sugar spike like drinking a Coke. The trail mix market generates $3.2 billion every year. Sweet, salty, crunchy. It hits every addiction button in your brain. Number 4. Orange juice. You grew up drinking it. Doctors recommend it. The government says it's a serving of fruit. It's all a lie. Here's how they make orange juice. Step 1. They squeeze oranges and store them in giant tanks for up to 12 months. This removes all the flavor. Step 2. Flavor companies, the same ones that make perfume, create fake flavor packs to make it taste like oranges again. Step 3. They add these chemical flavors back in before bottling. None of this is on the label. It's still legally 100% orange juice. But 1 glass has 33 grams of sugar. That's 8 teaspoons. More than a Coke. But it's natural sugar. Your body doesn't care. Without the fiber from the actual orange, it spikes your blood sugar exactly like soda. Harvard studied 51,000 women for 22 years. Women who drank 1 glass of fruit juice per day had an 18% higher chance of getting diabetes. Tropicana, owned by PepsiCo, made $3.4 billion in 2023. It's literally a soda company selling you sugar and calling it health. Number 3. Greek yogurt. Everyone eats Greek yogurt thinking they're being healthy. It's high in protein. It has good bacteria. Let me destroy that myth. Chobani Vanilla Greek Yogurt, 15 grams of sugar. That's 4 teaspoons. Contains milk, sugar, natural flavors, lemon juice, fruit pectin. First problem. Those good bacteria? Most are dead before they reach your gut. Traditional yogurt had over 50 types of bacteria. Modern Greek yogurt has 2 or 3. Second problem, that natural flavor, sometimes made from crushed beetles, or chemical fruit flavoring. Third problem, 15 grams of added sugar destroys any benefit. Chobani was valued at $10 billion in 2023. They use superheated milk that kills the good stuff, industrial thickeners, and enough sugar to cause inflammation in any human body. Real Greek yogurt is made from raw milk fermented for 24 hours with lots of different bacteria. No sugar, no thickeners. What you're eating is fake yogurt designed to taste like dessert. Number 2, wheat bread. This is a big one. You switched from white bread to wheat bread because your doctor said it's healthier. The package says whole grain, heart healthy. Don't believe their lies. In the 1960s, scientists created new wheat using chemicals and radiation. This created new proteins that never existed in nature. Why? They wanted higher crop yields for more profit. But nobody tested what it would do to human bodies. Modern wheat has 40% more gluten than wheat from 1960. And it's a different type of gluten. Dave's Killer Bread 21 whole grains has organic whole wheat, water, organic sugar, organic cracked wheat, organic oats, and 20 more ingredients. It also has organic soybean oil. These seed oils will destroy your life. But here's what really matters. Whole wheat bread spikes your blood sugar at level 71. White bread is 75. Almost the same. Both spike your blood sugar higher than eating pure table sugar. Dr. William Davis, a well-known cardiologist, followed thousands of patients. When they stopped eating modern wheat, their blood sugar dropped, inflammation went down, and their autoimmune problems got better. But the wheat industry is worth $168 billion worldwide. They're not going to tell you their product causes inflammation. Number 1 and last on our list, granola bars. The most deceptive health food in your kitchen. Parents put them in school lunches. Folks looking to lose weight eat them as healthy snacks. But they're really just candy bars with better marketing. Nature Valley Oats and Honey Granola Bar ingredients include whole grain oats, sugar, canola oil, rice flour, honey, brown sugar syrup, salt, soy lecithin, baking soda, natural flavor. Count the sugars: sugar, honey, brown sugar syrup. 3 types of sugar in the first 7 ingredients. 2 bars equals 24 grams of sugar. That's 6 teaspoons. But the real poison? Canola oil. Canola oil is over 60% inflammatory fats. These trigger body-wide inflammation, hurt your heart, and mess up your gut bacteria. Canola oil comes from rapeseed, originally used as machine oil. It was poisonous to eat until the 1970s when Canadian scientists bred a safer version. Making it requires harsh chemicals from petroleum, bleaching, and super high heat. You're eating industrial oil pretending to be food. General Mills owns Nature Valley, $20 billion in sales. Quaker, owned by PepsiCo, part of a $91 billion empire. Kind, owned by Mars, a $1.5 billion brand. These are candy companies. They own the snack aisle. They own the healthy snack aisle. It's the same food, different marketing. The granola bar market is worth $6.3 billion and growing 8% every year. Meanwhile, childhood obesity went from 5% in 1970 to 20% today. These foods are in every school lunch, every office, every gym bag. Here's what these 10 foods have in common. Every single one is owned by 10 giant corporations. Combined, they make $465 billion every year from your health food. But here's the genius of the scam. These same companies pay for the nutrition research. They pay for the dietary guidelines. Their executives work at the FDA. Michael Taylor, FDA leader, then Monsanto executive, then FDA leader again. This is the man who approved growth hormones for dairy cows, left to work for Monsanto, the company that made it, then came back to the FDA. This isn't conspiracy theory. This is documented fact. The American Heart Association, the group that tells you what's heart healthy, funded by Procter & Gamble, maker of Crisco, drug companies, and processed food corporations. They created the low-fat guidelines, the same guidelines that caused the obesity epidemic. Between 1977 and today, obesity went from 15% to 42%. Heart disease deaths should have gone down. They didn't. This wasn't a mistake. It was the plan. Sick people make these big companies very rich. The obesity industry is worth $1 trillion every year. Processed food, $550 billion. Weight loss, $254 billion. Diabetes care, $327 billion. Obesity drugs like the Ozempic you love, $14 billion and growing. These companies make you sick, then sell you drugs. Then you stay sick. Then you buy more food trying to fix it. And those 10 foods in your pantry, they're not mistakes. They're the plan. But here's what they're terrified you'll figure out. You don't need their products. None of them. Your gut, the 39 trillion bacteria in your intestines, already knows how to heal. It just needs you to stop poisoning it. Here's what actually works. Number 1. Stop eating industrial seed oils. Stop eating canola oil, soybean oil, corn oil, cottonseed, sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, and rice bran oil. These are the main cause of inflammation. Instead, go back to basics and use butter, olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Your grandparents cooked with these. Heart disease was rare. Number 2. Eat real protein. Stop eating protein bars and protein powder. Instead, eat beans, eggs, beef, fish, or chicken. Protein doesn't come in bars. It comes from beans, legumes, nuts, and seeds. Number 3. Stop drinking your sugar. Stop drinking orange juice, smoothies, energy drinks, and all soda, including diet soda. These spike your blood sugar faster than eating candy. Instead, drink water, black coffee, plain tea. Number 4. Feed your gut bacteria. Eat vegetables, fermented foods like real sauerkraut, kimchi, traditional yogurt, and foods like cooked and cooled potatoes and rice. Your gut bacteria make compounds that control your immune system, reduce inflammation, and control your weight. But they can't do it on granola bars and Greek yogurt. Number 5. Eat like your ancestors. For 300,000 years, humans ate animals, seasonal vegetables, some fruit, fermented foods, and nothing processed. We were lean, strong, and didn't have chronic disease. Then, in 1977, the government told us to eat differently. Obesity exploded. This isn't about willpower. It's not about calories. It's about eating food that doesn't destroy your gut. Here's the truth they don't want you to hear. Healing your gut costs nothing. You don't need supplements. You don't need meal plans. You don't need their products. You just need to remove what's poisoning you. Your body already knows how to heal. It's been doing it for 300,000 years. Your inflammation will go down. Your weight will drop. Your brain fog will clear. Your joint pain will fade. Your energy will come back. Not in 12 weeks. It will take just days for you to start feeling better. Because inflammation is the root cause of everything. Obesity, diabetes, heart disease, depression, Alzheimer's, autoimmune disease, cancer. If you remove the inflammatory foods, the diseases go with them. This is what $465 billion in corporate sales is built on keeping you from knowing. Those 10 health foods in your pantry aren't making you healthy. They're making other people rich. Throw them out. Your gut knows what to do.